Alright guys, we've got a 2006 Bigdog K-9 Softail chopper motorcycle for sale. This bike currently has extremely low 6,317 very well cared for miles. Now this particular bike is equipped with the gloss black base paint job, and then you've got skull and barbed wire airbrushing. Definitely a very attractive paint scheme. Now in 2006, Bigdog equipped these bikes with the extremely powerful 1916cc 117 cubic inch SNS V-twin motor. You also have a 6-speed Baker transmission. You have a right side balanced drive, PM disc brakes, and also PM polished billet wheels. Bigdog definitely didn't spare any expenses when they built this bike in 2006. Now up front you've got a 21-inch rim. In the rear you've got an 18-inch rim with a gigantic 300 series tire. Definitely gives the bike that classic chopper look. Now this bike does have a few different additions. First off, you've got the rear passenger pegs. It's going to allow you to put a pillion pad on the rear fender or a 2-up seat, and that will allow you to bring a second passenger with you. You also have the sissy bar ready struts right here. What that's going to allow you to do is to pop in a sissy bar extremely easy. Put a back pad on the sissy bar or a storage rack, and it will allow you to bring some gear. You've also got the side mounted license plate frame. This bike is also equipped with the Bigdog Retrofit electrical kit. What that has done is has eliminated the factory electronic harness controller. Some people have had some issues with that, so you won't have any electrical problems with the bike. Definitely a good addition to have. It's about $1,200–1,300 to have that installed. You also have the Super Trap exhaust. Definitely sounds good and also looks good aesthetically. And then you've also got the Dakota Digital speedometer. That has replaced the factory odometer speedometer. Those also had some issues with them as well, and so that's definitely a good addition to have. Now I would rate the bike at a 9.25 out of a 10. The bike is actually in really good shape, but it does have a few minor cosmetic blemishes. Start off with that rear fender. Rear fender's in really good shape. It does have 2 very light suction cup marks from having a pillion pad or a 2-up seat on there previously. Pretty common. A lot of that should buff out, but obviously I just want to point out and note as much as possible. Rear tire is in phenomenal shape, as it is brand new, and so you're going to have a lot of tread there. Polished billet on the wheels are in pretty good shape. They could use a little bit of polishing to look perfect, but overall definitely in decent shape. You can tell they've been taken care of over the course of the bike's life. Super Trap exhaust looks really good. Maybe a few light minor surface scratches, but no notable boot burn or blemishes that I can see. Solo seat's in really good shape. There's one light little white mark up at the front of the seat. I'm sure that could be touched up by an interior shop, but something I won't worry too much about. Gas tank's in phenomenal shape as well. No notable blemishes there. Maybe a few light surface scratches just from dusting the bike off. Polished motor's in good shape. Maybe a few light surface scratches on those heads, but nothing that you wouldn't expect on a bike that's 10 years old. Hand controls are in really good shape. Mirrors are in good shape. May have a few bug marks on there, but nothing that shouldn't clean up. Front rider's pegs are in good shape. Maybe a little blemishing in between the rubber. Rear passenger pegs in really good shape too. They almost look like they haven't been used much. Frame is in good shape. The undercarriage, the bottom of the frame does have a few scrapes. These bikes sit so low that it's almost impossible to not have them scrape at one time and point when you're entering a driveway. Headlights in pretty decent shape. It does have one, or actually a couple little minor dings in the chrome on that lip. Almost looks like something caught it. Not bad, but definitely want to point it out. Front forks are in really good shape. Front fender's in relatively good shape. It does have almost looks like something's flipped up, maybe a rock, and cracked the paint there. I also touched this edge up here a little bit earlier on. You've got a scrape on that bottom edge of the fender. Polish billet on the front wheels in pretty good shape. It does have a rub mark on that edge of the wheel. It goes all around, so I wonder if like a rock or something got caught in between the fender and the wheel or something of that sort to cause it to blemish. Again, want to point out as much as possible. Front tires brand new. Fender's in good shape on this side. Again, another blemish on the bottom edge of that fender. I didn't see that earlier. I'm going to put some touch-up paint on that to help that look a little bit better. Gas tank on this side looks good. The hand controls look good. Motor looks good. Primary cover looks good. Pegs look good. Maybe a little bit of a blemish in between the rubber. Rear passenger peg looks good. Alright, let's go ahead and start the bike up for you. right, so there you have it. Definitely shows the bike runs extremely well, rides even better. If you guys have any questions, definitely don't hesitate to either call me or shoot me an email. Another great way to track my inventory is to subscribe to me on YouTube. You can also check out my direct website at www.utahchopper.com. I appreciate your time and also look forward to the possibility of working with you. Thank you so much.